Hello and welcome to this Tuesday reflection on the 11th of August. Before training to be a teacher, my dad was a painter and decorator, fortunate enough to be taken on as an apprentice and taught the skills on the job, as it were. Theory and practice went hand in hand, taught by the people he was working alongside. It seems a sensible way to learn a trade. Sadly, apprenticeships are few and far between these days. My dad's skills, which he maintained after he became a teacher, meant that he had the job of decorating our house, both inside and out, a room or two a year. And I loved being able to help. Stripping off the old wallpaper and rubbing down the paintwork were things that he allowed me to do, and it was great fun. As far as he was concerned, these were essential, for as he would often remind me, it's all in the preparation. My dad had an eye for detail and was blessed with the gift of patience. He was also a perfectionist, and he knew from the experience of his apprenticeship that if you skimped on the preparation, the final effect would be flawed in some way. And it worked. People often commented that his gloss work on the doors was so smooth that you could see your face in it. It was like a mirror. It was wonderful to see a room being transformed into a space that was bright, fresh and clean. And it was from those early experiences that I began to learn about the practical outworkings of renewal, restoration and redemption. Not, of course, that I would have used those words then, but when I became a chaplain to a further education college, where students would learn to become builders, decorators, wood and metalwork specialists, I began to realise how those theological words, creation, redemption, restoration, were actually present in our everyday lives. I would stand and watch as furniture was restored, broken legs mended, surfaces rubbed down and treated with polish or oils. As young bricklayers learnt to create, building walls, window openings, perfect lines and square corners. As budding car mechanics learnt how to redeem vehicles that had been itemised for scrap, learning not only how engines worked, but how to do a good job on the bodywork. It was a revelation to me to begin to realise how intrinsic those concepts of creation, redemption and restoration are part and parcel of our everyday lives, and how we naturally, and without thinking about it, can join in with God's work in the very stuff of life. We can see it in cooking, cleaning, redesigning a room, as well as decorating, tending a garden, or transforming an area of land into an eco-space. We can also see it in our worlds of work, as well as leisure. Almost everything that we're involved in reflects our capacity for creating, renewing, restoring and redeeming. We're also capable, of course, of destroying and spoiling, of wasting and discarding. As we start to reflect on the impact of the last 5 months, and to recognise what's being described as the disproportionately adverse impact that the virus has had on the poorest in our society, the future well-being of our communities and of everyone, not just some, is going to require all of us to play our part in creating, renewing, restoring and redeeming in the places we live and work. not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of every one of us. The vision of the kingdom of God lies at the heart of the good news, and the need to work for that vision to become a reality is more urgent now than it was even 9 months ago. What can we do to stimulate and generate the creating, renewing, restoring, redeeming energy that's needed in order for every single person to flourish? It's a big question that has no quick or easy answers. But the health of our common life is going to depend on our willingness and determination to address it.